this is going to be kind of an update to an update. What I mean by that is I'm going to post the shop update. I am working on the tractor, and there is going to be another tractor video coming out, but I have to go this weekend down to York, Pennsylvania, and pick up that shaper for Adam Booth, and also see if I can score a bandsaw while I'm down there too. But so I'll be working on the tractor next week when I get back, but and I will be posting a video then. What I meant by what I said, an update to an update, I'm going to be posting a shop update tomorrow. It's going to be showing the installation of the inverter in the truck and the toolbox added onto the trailer. So there's going to be that coming out tomorrow. This today is going to be, I've got a video of me driving back from dropping a skid steer off to somebody. Now, I did this with his trailer. I took his trailer after he got dinged by the state police on DOT issues. So I'm going to be posting this. At some point in time, it's kind of a little rant. So at some point in time in this video of me driving back, I talk about the need that the law should be changed, that anything, as you probably are aware, 26,000 pounds is the go-to point of where you need a CDL. Anything over 26,000 pounds. The problem with that whole thing is that they don't go by scaled weight, 26,000 pounds. They go by what the trailer is rated for and what the vehicle is rated for, in this case, a pickup truck and a gooseneck trailer. They got him for being overweight because the door panel sticker on his truck says the truck weighs 12,500 and the gross vehicle weight of the trailer is 17, so they dinged him for no CDL even though he wasn't overweight. And that's how the DOT laws, let me rephrase this. That's how I've been told the DOT laws read. I've never actually read that. But they got him on that. They got him on a lot of issues. Now, so I talk about that shouldn't be. Now, there is some, in that drive back, I talk about that. There are some exceptions to this thing, and let me tell you what I'm talking about. As we all know, there's some terrible drivers on the road today. Some of those terrible drivers are driving large recreational vehicles and pulling stuff behind them, and I think the law should be stricter on that. And when I talk about having a vehicle that's rated for or listed for more than 26,000 pounds, but you're not under or you're not over that 26,000 pounds with just the vehicle itself or the trailer. I'm not talking about air brake qualifications on that. Of course, anything that has air brakes on, I think you should have a CDL for, but I'm talking about people that are driving pickup trucks and have trailers, and they get dinged because the tagged weight of the truck and or the trailer exceeds that 26,000 pounds. One of the issues that I talk about in that thing is how New York State kind of tried to ding me on overweight things, and part of that overweight thing is they tried to get me to list my truck as being heavier than it actually is for registration, and that is all about money. In New York State, and I don't know about any other states, New York State registers pickups by their weight. The more they weigh, the more money they get. So they want trucks to weigh more. And I really, and this is only my personal belief, I don't know this for a fact, that manufacturers might be putting stickers on the doors that say the truck weighs one thing where in fact it doesn't weigh anywhere near that amount. I know for a fact, and he's going to scale it, that his truck does it. It's a Dodge, not a dually, a four-wheel drive Dodge with a short bed on it, and they've got it listed as 12,500 pounds on the sticker, and I know it doesn't weigh that. They tried to get me to register my truck for 8,500 pounds, and even though the door sticker says 7,500 pounds, but the truck doesn't even weigh that. I had it weighed in a certified scale, and the truck with me sitting in it only weighs 7,000 pounds. So it's kind of a money game, issue game, CDL, DOT. It's what this video is going to be about. I'm going to include this as part of the shop update. It's Thursday. What I did, a guy called me, the guy that's got a shop next to me just bought a gooseneck trailer, and he has a large, it's a 1-ton Dodge. Now, I'm going to go into this because it really annoys me about auto manufacturers in the state. The state has this thing about wanting to increase the weight of vehicles for so that people need to have a CDL to haul trailers. It happened to me when I bought this my truck in 11. The dealer registered it for the listed weight of the truck. The next time that I had to re-register the truck, the state refused to register it. They wanted to increase the weight of the truck. Make a long story short, I fought it and I took it back to the dealer. I took the letter to the dealer, and the dealer dealt with the state and got it to be registered at the listed vehicle weight. His 1-ton, and it's not a dually, it's just a 1-ton Dodge with a short box on it. They have the weight listed for 12,500 pounds for that truck. And I know, you'll understand why I'm saying this. I know that it doesn't weigh 12,500 pounds, and I've told them to go have it scaled. Because when you get stopped hauling a trailer, if the gross vehicle weight of the trailer and the gross vehicle weight of the truck that's hauling it is over 26,000 pounds, you're supposed to have a CDL. And that's irregardless of whether you had the trailer loaded or not. It could be an empty trailer, but as long as the gross vehicle weight is over 12,000 pounds, 26,000 pounds, they say that you're supposed to have a CDL. Well, that's what happened to him this morning. He went out and bought a trailer, and the gross vehicle weight of the trailer is 17,000 pounds. And with his truck being 12,500 pounds weight, it puts it over 26,000 pounds. So he was pulling a little skid steer down to one of his job sites this morning, left the shop and went down to one of his job sites, and he got stopped by the state police. And they gave him a list of tickets, a whole list of tickets. One of them being not having a CDL because they say the gross vehicle weight is over 26,000 pounds. Now, you might think that you could fight that and have them scale the truck, but it doesn't matter whether they scale the truck and it ends up under 26,000 pounds. It is the gross vehicle weight of the two things. So they take it even though the scale under 26,000 pounds, they still contended that it's over 26,000 pounds because of the listed gross vehicle weights of the trailer and the truck. So he got stopped, and he got a list of tickets. The tickets are for CDL. The tickets are for not having a HUT sticker, which is a highway use tax sticker. They dinged him because he's a company. They dinged him for not having the trailer DOT inspected. He didn't have his registration and inspection sticker with him. It was in the shop in his office, and they gave him a ticket for an uninspected vehicle because he didn't have the inspection sticker with the trailer. They gave him a whole list of tickets. But anyways, so what he did is he called me up and he says, listen, can you just pull this trailer? They made him take it back to where he picked up the skid steer and drop it off there. They actually, I think, made him call somebody with a CDL from the place the skid steer was at and have them drive his truck back. But anyways, make a long story short, he said, can you do it? Now, I can do it because the panel, the weight listed on my door is only 7,500 pounds. So even though his trailer is, oh, that's another thing. Remind me, even though his trailer is 17,000, I think 17,005, and my 7, it only puts it at 2425 if you're at the outset, but I was well under it. One of the things that he did, that machine, that skid steer that he hauled down, it was a cat track machine, and it only weighed 8,000 pounds. The trooper crawled up on the trailer and found a sticker on the thing that said 11,000, and I think it was the intended weight for maximum weight to pick up. He got him for being over the listed weight of the trailer. Because the trailer, I think, weighs 7,000, and was claiming that 11,000 that was listed on the side sticker of the thing was the weight of the vehicle, which it was not, the skid steer. So he got him for being overweight, even though he didn't scale him. But I told him, you know, he is incorrect in not having a CDL. I mean, he can't fight it. I mean, you might be able to fight a class action suit against the state or against manufacturers for listing vehicles over what they are. Again, New York State wanted to have me register my vehicle for 8,500 pounds, and it's not 8,500 pounds. The door says 7,500. But I got to tell you, I had my truck scaled, and even with me in it and a bunch of stuff in my truck, now I'm not saying loaded material, stuff that I was hauling, just tools and stuff that I have in my truck. My truck only weighed 7,005 pounds, and that's with me in it. So anyways, to make a long story short, I ended up hauling the trailer down to a job site. It was probably about a 50-mile drive to get this skid steer down to the job site. And that was another story too. The house that he builds houses. The house that he built is up on the top of a hill, like kind of a dirt road. You could call it had been paved at some point in time, but most of the pavement has come up and it's just dirt. He says, well, you got to back up the road. and I tried backing up, and it's so steep that I got about halfway up, and just the tires started spinning on my truck. My truck is only two-wheel drive, so it just started spinning. So I went up forward, and it worked just fine. You know, I put it in low gear and got up there just fine. And the reason why he wanted me to back up in the first place is there was limited room. But I mean, I could have positioned the trailer in there. I mean, that's what happened. I went up there forward to begin with, and got up to the top and parked in kind of the yard, and just disconnected the trailer and looped around and drove out. So I probably could have actually driven the whole trailer and taken the trailer out with me too. There's no reason that I had to back up to begin with. But it just turned out to be a fiasco, a big waste of the day. I mean, it's probably going on noon right now, and here I am, just kind of wasting the day. Not that I won't charge them for this, but it kind of wasted my time while I was doing other things. By the way, I did get that inverter hooked up. It's in back. I've got it turned off right now, but it works fine. I just want to kind of tidy the wires up and stuff like that when I get back to the shop. Again, dirt road. The truck is a mess. You know, the whole thing was a big fiasco. But anyways, I don't know what he's going to do. I mean, he's got a list of tickets. The cops, they print them out in a printer. It's not a ticket book anymore. They put it in, enter it into their laptop, and it gets printed out in the printer, and it's kind of that old school paper where it comes in a roll. So the tickets, when you get the tickets off, it kind of rolls itself off. He unrolled it, and the list of tickets, and this is no kidding, had to be 6 feet long. It was kind of, it's not funny to him, but it is kind of funny, you know what I mean? The whole thing is kind of funny. I'd really like to fight the state about that requirement. You know what I mean? If you don't scale over 26,000 pounds, there shouldn't be no need for you to have a CDL to begin with. You know what I mean? It's bizarre. You've got a trailer, and the truck and the trailer are grossed out at over 26,000 pounds. Regardless if you got the trailer loaded or not, you get a ticket for not having a CDL. Well, the law should be that if the truck and the trailer is over 26,000 pounds, not registered for or classified for having that maximum weight potential, as long as you're not over that 26,000 pounds, that's what how the law should be. And I really, without seeing it written down in a DOT regulation or state regulation, whichever it is, I'm saying that they shouldn't ticket you for that. As long as the vehicle doesn't scale out to be, the vehicle and the trailer doesn't scale out to be over 26,000 pounds, why the hell should they give you a ticket? But anyways, that's kind of my rant.